So the first card is the owls or the gossip, the birds. This is a card of gossip. So people chattering and saying things, and maybe you've been hearing some gossip, or maybe you've been been the victim of gossip. But there's definitely gossip going on around. You're dealing with a lot of people, so there's a lot of communication going on around you. You've got the star card over here, the stars over here. So that's dealing with a lot of people, maybe over the internet, but maybe dealing with large groups of people, or communicating, collaborating with a lot of people, maybe on an international front as well with the stars. And the garden is about big groups of people meeting together, and so you might be attending some seminars, and that's maybe where you're meeting a lot of people, getting together, maybe having gossips with a lot of people as well. So you're out there, you're meeting a lot of people. You're maybe from international clients as well, because you've got the star card over here. So you might well be doing a lot of travel as well. So in the past, you've been dealing with a lot of issues that involve your family. It could have also been issues that involve the help. But there's abundance over there. You've got the fish over there. So everything has been pretty good. I think as far as your family life goes, there's been a lot of abundance and luck coming in as well. And, if there's been health issues, it seems like, you are going to be recovering from it, because you've got the fish. So that is quite a positive card. And it looks like, things are quite stable at this particular moment and quite abundant for you. So going into the future, you've got the journal card over here, and you've got the lady. So the journal is about documenting things. It's about information, knowledge, things where you study. It could be about study and learning as well. So you might be spending a lot of time. And since you've got the lady, this is single. So you might be spending a lot of time learning or studying, or spending a lot of time investigating, doing research as well, spending a lot of time by yourself. And you seem to be enjoying that as well. You're enjoying this time that you have, you seem to be taking time to maybe get to know yourself in a sense, because you're spending so much of time with yourself. So it seems like you're doing a lot of research, and that seems to be coming up in the future as well. So right now you're very involved with a lot of people, a lot of talking to a lot of people, and maybe you decided to retreat a little bit, do some studying, do some research, spend time by yourself after all the chaos of meeting all these people. So those are the energies for those 2 weeks. So this is the Jane Austen Tarot, and I'm going to use it for the main read. So you've got the wheel over here, and this is about, a change in your luck. So things have been shifting, a much more social aspect. So it seems like you will be meeting a lot of people, or you are meeting a lot of people. And even in the energy read, it showed that you are collaborating with a lot of people and meeting a lot of international people. So here with the Wheel of Fortune, it seems that energy is being brought through, that you are meeting a lot of people, you're socializing quite a bit. You can see there's the handshakes over there. So making a lot more new friends, more acquaintances, going to a lot of social events as well. So that seems to be the energies that are playing out for you right now. And you can see here with the Temperance card, even here, meeting a lot of new people, meeting a lot of new friends. They might be platonic relationships. You seem to be very focused on your work. You've got the Lord of Coins over here. Now, this could be you being very focused on your work, or meeting somebody who is an earth sign person, which is Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. So maybe meeting an earth sign person and collaborating with them. Also, if you're focused a lot on your work, you might also be involved in a lot of study. Whatever you're doing, it might be very technical, very mathematical as well with this Lord of Coins. So maybe working a lot with money, or, working a lot with science as well. But definitely meeting a lot more people, getting a lot of inspiration, getting a lot more information. So you seem to be socializing, or you seem to be collaborating quite a bit. And it's a lot to do with work. Now, you seem to be in a position where you're very, in a very high position, a very management position, where you have to go around and meet people, maybe they're doing a lot of travel as well. And these people are giving you a lot of insights. So you're seeing things from a very different point of view. And, you're getting over whatever situation you were because you are now meeting all these different people with all these different viewpoints. So, and you're feeling, the energy feels a lot more balanced from, having broken up with relationships in the past. You seem to be much more balanced and you seem to be much more confident in what you do right now. And also, whatever is happening is bringing a lot of money into your arena as well. So in the past, you've got the Four of Teacups. You were spending a lot of time by yourself, and ignoring the rest of the world. You had isolated yourself. You were very focused on your work, but you seem to have, ignored everybody else. And, you were just getting on with things basically in the past year or so. But in the past few months, you've been investing in something new. Maybe there's a new relationship. There might be somebody that you have your eye on right now, and you're trying to attract that person's attention. So you're trying to work at that relationship. You're trying to attract that person. You're investing in that person. So you might be, trying to ask that person out, or have them ask you out, or trying to go out, on dates, or spend more time with that person. But you're definitely investing more of your time and effort and energy in trying to attract that person to you with the Seven of Coins. And this might be somebody that you have met at work. So you have your eye on somebody, and this might be somebody that you have met in a work scenario. So you've got the Knight of Teacups over here, and this is your energy coming through. You are planning on putting in an offer to this person. You want to make an offer of love to this person. So it seems like you have somebody in your sights right now, and it seems like you may want to make an offer to that person, or you're trying to attract that person to you. This is the kind of energy you want. You want that love energy, and this is somebody that you might have romantic feelings towards. So going into the future, the Eight of Quills, this is, feeling a little bit stifled in a situation. So, just watch out about moving too quickly into a situation. Maybe your work situation has got you feeling very, very stressed out, very tied up. You feel like somebody's watching over you and you can't seem to be able to do something, especially if you're meeting this person in a work situation where you want to make some kind of move to that person, and it seems like there are people or forces beyond you or above you that are preventing you from making that move. So there could be somebody watching you and you're just really worried. You feel very restricted. You can't be as free as you like to pursue this particular relationship. There seems to be some kind of barrier, something blocking you or something preventing you from actually making that first move. Now, you are taking on a lot of burdens. You've got the Ten of Candlesticks over here, and this is work. So, you have taken on a lot of responsibilities as far as your work goes, and this has not allowed you, or has not freed you up to socialize as much as you want. You can see this woman's playing the piano while everybody else is dancing. So all your work commitments seem to be preventing you from actually going out and pursuing a relationship or pursuing a friendship. And maybe it's making this socializing very, very difficult. Now, both these cards are tens. So that means that these situations are going to be coming to an end. It seems like, you will have to let go of some of the responsibilities in order for you to allow the Wheel of Fortune or the socializing to come in. So a need to let go of a lot of that responsibilities and, free up your time a little bit in order for you to be able to socialize and meet the people that you want to meet. So around you, people see that you're a very determined person and you're an achiever. You're a high achiever and you're going places. You seem to be, have taken the reins in your hand, and you're not letting anything hold you back, and you're determined to get to the top of your career, or achievement of your goals is priority on your mind. And now you are, reconsidering all the work that you're doing, because you do realize that you are multitasking, taking on many responsibilities, but that's keeping you all alone and isolated. So here, work is isolating you from going out and meeting somebody, and it seems like this is also playing on your mind in your hopes and fears, where you're worried that you are taking up too many responsibilities, and this is not allowing you to socialize and not allowing you to relax either. So going into the future, you've got the Lord of Teacups over here, you've got the Nine of Quills, and you've got the Five of Quills. So there seems to be somebody, the Lord of Teacups is really your card, because you want, to reach that position, where you have emotional satisfaction. You want to be in a point where you're very happy, where you can relax in your surroundings and you can have everything that you want. So this looks like, this is where you want to be. You want to be in your element. You want to be happy. You want to enjoy, sit back and enjoy everything that you've worked for. And this is what you are trying to achieve: enjoyment of whatever you have earned and worked so hard for. And you want stability, and you want that happy family life, and it seems like, you want to be able to, have parties and entertain people, and, you have gatherings and get together. So this is what you are aiming for. So you've got the Nine of Quills, and this is, you're going through some kind of stressful situation right now. Maybe all of this is worrying you. You've got the Nine of Quills. This is not sleeping well at night, having insomnia, having bad dreams, having nightmares. So, it is working on your mind, that, you are feeling alone. Even though this man has got everything, he's still alone. There's nobody else around the table with him. So it looks like, this, the solitude, or this, inability to attract somebody has got you very stressed out, very anxious. You might be doing a lot of self-reflection and thinking about things, but it's got you, not sleeping well, being very restless, having nightmares, having bad dreams. So it is working on your mind quite a bit. Now, there are some things that are going on around you. There's the Five of Quills going on around you. So you're still involved in some kind of a situation, maybe within the family, where there might be arguments going on in your family life around you. You might be dealing with people that are very, very difficult as well. So that could be the thing that is also causing the anxiety as well. So having a difficult situation to deal with, and also feeling very, very lonely as well. So it seems like you are feeling very lonely, but you're also dealing with difficult family situations, or difficult, stressful situations. Maybe all this, worry and anxiety about being alone and single is causing you to get stressed out, and that is now coming out in, where you're not getting along with people as well. Not being able to fit into the crowd as well, because of, because you're feeling lonely and feeling isolated, and that's causing a little bit of depression, because not sleeping and anxiety can lead to depression in itself, and it's causing arguments and fights and battles. So there's some kind of situation that's going on, that's not very good, where there's a lot of drama. There seems to be a lot of drama with this Five of Quills as well. So something coming up over there, and it's based on the fact that you are feeling very lonely, very isolated. And there's also something, in the work life that is kind of restricting you as well. So something is, working on your mind, this feeling of being restricted, being tied up, being watched over, and not having the freedom to do what you want as well. And all these burdens of work as well could be the thing that's causing all this anxiety and stress, and it's now translating into you being, you're snapping at people, or you're saying things that are hurtful to people, or you're getting into arguments that you don't need to get into. So from the spread, it looks like you're working too hard. And, you are very set on your ambitions and goals, and work is really very much on your mind, but it might be too much of work, and you do need to balance yourself. So a need, it seems like there's quite an imbalance over here. And maybe this is the reason why the Temperance card has been the first card to fall, because it means that you need to find that balance between your work and your social life. So apart from just socializing on a work level, you need to socialize on a personal level. So it's all well and good to achieve the top of, your career and be somebody of power. But, when you go home at night, you're still alone and you're still stressed out. So although you have achieved a lot, it seems like you need to make some time for your personal socializing, and you need to find that balance in your life between work and play. And that might end up taking the stress off you. You are very focused on work, and even in your personal card itself, you've got the 10 of Candlesticks, which is talking about being too work focused and not having enough time for leisure. So this is cards from the Archangel Power Tarot, and you've got the Seven of Michael over here. It says that there's a better course of action available for you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. So you need to make some kind of decision where you bring in much more light, much more happiness, much more leisure. This is the dark path that this person is going down, but he might need to go down the lighter path where, the sun is shining, he's more in contact with nature, and he sees things clear, with a clear mind. So you might need to make a decision where you choose something that has got less responsibilities and more leisure time available for you. So some kind of decision that you need to make. And solutions, those solutions, so the answers to this problem about how to get into a place that is better for you will come to you. You've got success that comes from objective compromise, self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy. So this is also the Temperance card within this. So both these decks are talking about bringing in that balance. You need to bring in some more leisure time into your life, some more relaxation. And, you need to make some compromise. You may need to give up some kind of responsibility in order for you to get something back. So that in itself will bring healing to you and bring, make your load lighter, and, you'll be able to enjoy life a bit more. You've got the Moon card over here, an opportunity to improve your plans, listen to your intuition with accurate guidance, face your fears and grow stronger. And the Moon card is also a card that is ruled by Cancer. And, it's not seeing things very clearly. It's, it's having intuitive thoughts, but you need to see the picture clear. So the moon doesn't show everything. It always hides things. It makes your fears, it amplifies fears because it makes monsters look bigger. Monsters look bigger in the moonlight, and there might not even be any monsters there. So it adds an element of the moon is a bit of a liar. So it lies to you. It tells you that this is all going wrong when it really isn't. So you need to actually, ground yourself. You might need to meditate, and you need to get a clearer picture of what's going on. Maybe you don't need to focus so much on work or attaining money, but more about attaining spiritual growth. So maybe you need to change your priorities and decide what is important for you to get happiness, because that in the end is much more important than acquiring wealth. It looks like you need to lighten your load a bit because you're carrying too many burdens, too many responsibilities, and you don't even have time for anybody else in your life. And because of that, it seems like, you're entering into a phase, you might enter into a phase where you get very depressed. And it's certainly causing a lot of anxiety in your life here with this Nine of Quills over here, where you're not sleeping, where you're achieving everything, but you don't have anybody to share it with. So you need to rethink it and refocus and reprioritize, and decide what is important to you as well. And in that way, you will be able to attract in the relationships that you are looking for. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave me some comments if it has. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.